Good morning, everyone. Doing things a little different today. One thing I don't do enough at my videos is show you my harvest, so figured I'd show you some stuff I grow. This is some red potatoes I picked yesterday from a plant. I was cleaning out the area and this plant kind of pulled them up, but this is from 1/4 of a red potato. What I do is I find some in the kitchen that have gotten old, cut them in quarters and throw them in the ground, and this is from 1/4 of a red potato that went bad in the kitchen. Not bad, that's about my 4th batch of those. Got a nice bowl of green beans here. Those are really starting to pick up lately. I'll make those for dinner tonight. Here's my squash and cucumbers, and as you can tell, they've been doing a good job of hiding from me, and I say this is just way too big. Not really sure what I'm going to do with zucchini that big or a cucumber this big, but maybe something. We eat a lot of zucchini in this house. It's the lemon squash, and then this variety of cucumber. Not really sure why I don't have any of the green skinned ones. I guess I should really look at the labels before I start planting everything. Okay, well, let me take you outside to the garden and do the usual tour. It's a lemon tree, same as it's always been. Not a single flower on there. I really have to work on that. Finished power washing the patio. So that was quite a chore. Okay. Neighbor's dog killed a bunny yesterday. It was alive when we got it. It's a little baby bunny, but it didn't last long, so kids decided to bury it. There's the lemon tree, or the lemon volunteer cucumber. I'll get this right eventually. Lots of flowers, no cucumbers. Really wasn't expecting much off that plant. Well, look at that, it's not even a cucumber. Cantaloupe of some sort, looks like. Interesting. Okay, kale. Just trudging along. Nothing special there. The maple tree's looking good, bigger every day. Lemon squash, still getting plenty of flowers. Still getting some squash on it. There. Lots of buzzing going on. Bees fighting in there. The cucumber plant, a lot of it's died, as you can see, from, I believe, the bacterial wilt. Ooh, gosh, if you can see that, a big old spider web. But I still have some branches going. Yet these haven't died for some reason. Oh goodness, missed another one. Okay, you got this. Oh, that's actually pretty good size. All right, there's actually another one. You can see it back here. Growing back there. Still looking good, I guess. Being productive. Okay. This one doesn't do a whole lot. I'm not sure I've gotten really... This might be where one of the monster zucchini came from. It hasn't made a whole lot of zucchini for me. That's what the milkweed pods look like, if you haven't seen those. Can't say as I ever have. No idea what's on the inside of that. And the zucchini, look at the size of this thing. That's one plant right there. Thing's huge. Is there any in there? Doesn't seem like there's any currently growing on there, but one getting started. A big old bee in there. Stupid. Don't need that bug. Okay. The tomatoes are looking great. Look at this. They're really taking off. We got about 2 inches of rain overnight the other day, and it's supposed to be 90 all week. So I'm guessing next week when I show you these, they're going to be huge. And I do have a bunch of flowers starting on the cherry tomatoes. As far as the beefsteak go, I know there were a few tomatoes starting, I believe on probably that one back there. They still got a ways to go, but plenty of time. I'd like to get over there and show you the bell peppers. Not easy scaling that fence. Okay, so these are actually going very well. I mean, look how many peppers are on these small plants. Look at all those. So many of them. Over there. So I think I found a good spot to grow my bell peppers. And I think the size of that one. That is huge. And these were just bell peppers that we bought from the store. Cut them up and save the seeds. Here's some of the beefsteak flowers. Like I said, I can't even see the yellow yet, but at least they've started. So very happy with the bell peppers. Let's see if I can get out of here. This has kept the deer out, so it's doing its job. It's also keeping me out. Okay. Got a little vine here, butternut squash. Again, lots of vine this year, but not a ton of squash. Look at the size of that bee. And I'm also getting a lot of these damn bug eggs. So I just rip the flower or the leaf off, squish them. There's some more there. I don't know if there's so many of those I killed this year. Okay, here's zucchini growing there. I'm getting just enough zucchini. Ooh, missed one. Eesh, this is what happens when they hide on you. Get one of these monsters. That one's probably still edible. Okay. The butternut squash. A couple of them down there. Not a whole lot though. There's my big, I'm guessing, pumpkin. That thing got huge. It's hard to tell on the camera, but that's actually a big one. I believe somewhere over here. There it is. Wow, that one's even bigger. Wow, that one's gotten really big. There's another one. I'm not sure if they'll make it till Halloween, but not bad for a volunteer plant. And here's another. See, I got a lot of vine, not a whole lot of fruit this year. I do see a butternut over here, down there, and butternuts here and there. The green beans. You saw them in there. And then I went one day without picking, and yeah, these things grow fast. This one's just getting started. They're at different stages, which I guess is a good thing. I don't know what kind of bean this was, but it's not putting anything on yet. There's one. Yep, that must be my lima bean. Sweet. Okay. Never had success with a lima bean before. Green beans. Plenty of green beans. You get out here again today. Man, those are really being productive this year. If you see all the green beans, there's just so many of them. Which, not complaining. That's why you grow them, right? Uh-oh. That's enough of the green beans. New butternut there. Then the gherkins. Gherkins have been doing really well. There's so many of them. I'll take a little bowl full of them to work pretty much every day right now. Snack on them. I just have way too many vines, and they're all cluttered up in here. And I'll certainly do these again next year. They're not the greatest tasting, to be honest with you, but they're fun to grow and an easy snack. You know, on the bottom there, just everywhere. another butternut squash back in there. Butternut, I tried to grow up this. I slowed down. The garlic, not really doing anything. I can see it down there. I think I'm just using the greens. Use those in the some cooking and at least get something out of them. Another butternut there. It's my volunteer tomato plant. And this one does have some tomatoes on it. Not a lot. A little batch of them down here. So those will be my first tomatoes of the year. And there's my first volunteer pumpkin. It's already turning orange. Thinking of making pumpkin pie. They're not highly ribbed, but they are a little bit ribbed. And I would say it's a volunteer. It could be mixed with something else, but I haven't grown pumpkin in over 20 years, so wherever it came from, it's what it is. So I got these weeds still piling up over here. I don't know what they are, some kind of vine all over the place. Kentucky pole beans. Going pretty well. Just not making any beans. I don't know why. I mean, I don't even see flowers on this thing really. So that's kind of disappointing. The bell pepper's over here. God, that's a monster pepper. Not making a lot of peppers over here, but I kind of expected that. This isn't the best dirt, but getting some out of it. Better than nothing, right? The raspberries, not really making raspberries right now. They'll come back again in late August, September. The new zucchini plant. I just got one down here. Probably pick that if I wanted. Guess I should. Don't get very long, but it's okay. Scarlet runner beans. I complained last week that I don't have any beans. Well, this week I found some beans. The size of that guy. Flower's a little too small for you. He's huge. You see that? That's about it. I'm not seeing a whole lot of beans, and I just don't know why. I mean, some of these things looks like they were eaten, or did the flower just fall off and not get pollinated? If they're not getting pollinated, then I have bad pollinators. Oh, there's another one. Get him up and shining in the sun. So hopefully it'll start taking off now that I found a few. This is my other zucchini plant. Doesn't have anything going on yet. Should weed it out a little bit. My cucumber plants. These guys benefited from my weed soup I made. The composting stuff Babette suggested. Looking very good. I think these are the bush type, but I'm not really sure. Okay, this is where the red potatoes were. Still are some a lot in there, so I just haven't taken them out because we won't eat them fast enough. Sorry about the shadow. I need to find something else to put in here. I mean, at least the first half here I've already gotten the potatoes out. They're just being the other side over there. Got some bell pepper plants. Hopefully they'll do better now that I cleaned out over here. One on each of them. Okay, there's the pile of weeds. Radish plant. This big radish bush. Need to dig through there. There's some pods. Still got a ways to go on them. But hopefully I'll get some. Got the carrots. See if I can pull one out for you. We got a ton of rain, so these should come right out. There we go. That's not looking good. Hopefully the rest look better than that. Looks shriveled up. Anyway, those usually come out pretty good. That one was disappointing. Got the lettuce here, actually finally going to seed. And then the carrots. Never had carrots go to seed before. I got 2 of them. So, hopefully get a ton of carrot seed. The green onions, pretty much done for. I should pull those out and plant new ones. Swiss chard, the latest deer snack. I mean, I don't know if you watched last week, but man, they really put a hurting on the Swiss chard. So I sprayed it with the Reaper stuff. It's clogged up, so I didn't get much out. I need to try again, but man, the deer really put a hurting on that. The asparagus. Just keep spreading. Don't weed over here either. The raspberries. That one will definitely survive. That one will definitely survive. That one looks like it'll live. This one's getting flower, new leaves on it, so it'll be fine. Should pull the rest out along with the weeds that are just, I guess, dead. That one's fighting back there. I could give him a chance still, but well, there goes a critter. I wonder what that was. That was tiny. Whatever it was. Almost too small to be a mouse. Probably was though. Okay. And then the bell peppers amongst the weeds. Finally getting some bell peppers. I mean, I would just love to come out here, get these weeds, but work is killing us right now. I just don't have the time, but I'm going to find the time. Promise by next week all that grass will be out of there. So anyway, that's the video for this week. I'm pretty happy with what's going on. I'm still hoping to get a lot throughout the rest of the year. I say I need to get something planted here. Maybe try basil again. I don't know why I can't get basil to grow. Seems like the easiest thing to do, but can't do it. There's a shot of the garden from afar. Lots of yellow flowers. Should be eating those squash flowers, but I don't. So anyway, any questions, comments, concerns, something else you'd like to see closer up, just let me know, and thanks for watching.